Alright. Hey guys, welcome to my first video. This is ADHD Trader, and today I'm gonna do a weekly review of E-mini Nasdaq. So I'm gonna do a list of my trades and just my thoughts of the week. Um, so starting off on Monday, we have this trade right here. Let's see. So we have this spread that I was not here this morning. I mean, this morning in particular. But if I was here, I would have taken this. This is on the paper account. I just started my not funded. I just started my combine the other day. Made 3,000 the first day. So hopefully I'll get my funded next week. But anyways, this is Monday's trade. There's this one, there's another one, and there's another one, but we're gonna get into it. So this trade right here, um, so first we get a bounce off of the 15-minute fair value gap, Abisi. We're bullish. What are we at? We're bullish in the morning. Um, as you see, we displace through these highs. We retrace. We break structure right here. And as soon as we break structure, we retrace on the 1 minute to this volume bounce. And as you see, price reacts to it. 9:30, we touch it, and boom, we just go up. And then right here is a 1 hour breaker. Where we at? 1 hour breaker, right? We did its job. Price reacted to it nicely, came down, swept these lows right here, touches 1 hour basically. Reason why it came down to this fair value gap, this one, goes on a 15-minute, we have relative equal lows, and a fair value gap right here, and a fair value gap on a 1 hour too, with this low. So we have equal lows and multiple fair value gaps aligned. So it's a high probability that the market's gonna come down and sweep this, stab into this fair value gap, and let it go up. Right? Have we catch this up move right here? We get a sweep. Right? Sweep all this liquidity. Then we displace through this high. Um, yeah. So we displace through this high. Shift the market structure. You create a fair value gap. Right? There's two fair value gaps with the market. Shift the market structure. We can anticipate it coming back down into the second fair value gap. And that's what it did. Boom, you catch it, take profit this high. And then I took this trade right here on the paper account. See, we made a low. We took out the short-term low, sweep it, we displace, these highs, come back down. This fair value gap. I was expecting price to make a low adjacent to this low, and it did. Catch this move, take out this high. We go up, and yeah, that's Tuesday. That's Monday. All right, so this is Tuesday. Um, let's see. The Tuesday coming to Tuesday, I was bullish. All right, I wanted to see price make an adjacent low to this low. That's what it did. I took an entry right here, stop loss, put on this low, took profit. Again, put it at this high, right like this high. Either way, there's money. All right. Um, yeah, treated it was pretty easy. Again, bullish. One bullish in the morning. Uh, we swept liquidity. We rallied. Expecting a tracement, expecting a rally, but I wasn't expecting price to stop in this fair value gap. I want to see price stop in this fair value gap or fair value gap in this wick. And we get that fair value gap right here with this low. So there's liquidity right here. What the price do? Came down, accumulated, touched it. They did a quick rally, came back down, swept it, liquidity, accumulated, and broke out. And you see, it just went all the way up. This shit is not random. Alright? Alright. Now Wednesday, going into Wednesday, I was bearish. Let's see. So the Wednesday I was bearish. Right? We take buy stops right here. Then we break this low. Actually, we break it and we market structure shift. Right, so we have a higher high, higher low, higher high, lower low. So this becomes a breaker. Right, on the 15-minute, these down candles become a breaker. You want, yeah, become a breaker. Price trades up into this 15 minutes SIBI right before 9:30 open. And at 9:30, what did we do? It came crashing down. So this one's pretty simple. You know, this low, all the way down, taking out these lows. Yeah. That's basically it for Wednesday. Pretty simple stuff. We almost take out this low. Alright. Please take profit at this low. With a trailing stop loss. I'll take profit. These lows. It's just either way. Money. Alright, move on to Thursday, I believe. Thursday, I believe I was bullish. Again, paper trading account. You will see me take some real trades with Combine, with Top Step next week. But this week I didn't have any funds to get a Combine, so I was practicing on a paper account. But anyways, I believe coming into Thursday I was bullish. Let's see. No, I was bearish. That's right. So a lot of people took the same trade on Thursday. I don't know why this is. I just okay. A lot of people took the same trade on Thursday. A lot of people got stopped out. Right. I knew we were bearish. Right here, I got in. Uh, got it on right. Trying to think of where to get it. I got it right here somewhere. My stop loss was actually above this high, and I was aiming for this fair value gap, this daily fair value gap. This was daily fair value gap, but I didn't see that there was an actual volume balance on the daily. I only saw that, or the aim for this. So 4.82 RR, which is pretty good. But a lot of people, the reason I took this trade too, um, we took out this high, 5 stops. We shift the market structure breaker. So a complete trend shift. We displaced lower, came up, did this fair value gap. I don't know if we slipped. Did we sweep the highs? We did. We slipped the highs. We displaced. Right, did this low. Downside is fair value gap right before 9:30 open. We right before 9:30 open. Inside this fair value gap. Liquidity is rising below. I knew that we're gonna take liquidity later in the week because like pretty obvious. That's what we did. Got in right here. Aiming for the fair value gap. Stop loss above this high because I knew we weren't gonna touch this high, right? Because lots of selling pressure. Sell side delivery, and yeah, we just kept going. Just went further down, and then the trade that everybody took was right here. So with the bias being bearish on the overall day, price came up into this volume balance, and I wasn't here when this happened, but in hindsight, I wish I saw this happen in real time. It's not sick down. Price came into this volume balance. It didn't break this high. If it broke this high, we would have been bearish. But touches the volume balance, and then it just simply went low. You know, where was it drawn to? These daily lows. This daily low. I was thinking that it's going to touch this fair value gap on the 1 hour and bounce off when we got these highs, but it just kept going lower in the Asia session. Yeah, it broke it before New York happened. But I was bullish. We swept these lows before New York opened. So in my mind, I'm bullish. So equal lows right here, right before 9:30. Came down, swept it, came up, rallied, and then this trade I got in. Where did I get in? This is a trade I took on Top Step. Yeah, I got it right here. Got it on this fair value gap right here. Why this fair value gap? Again, bullish bias. You put in a low, this fair value gap rallied to these highs, created a fair value gap. I knew you were gonna push higher one last time. Alright? And that's what we did. As you see. Right, it's not random. It was calculated. Yeah, I knew we were going to actually either sweep. I was looking for us to sweep this short-term low because there is no inefficiency in this price leg. I mean, there is, but we took it right here. So when price fills up its own inefficiency in its own price leg, right, and it comes down lower, we can expect it to take out the short-term low and rally higher. And that's what it did on ES. I don't know if that makes sense or not. But as you see, we took out this low on ES and rallied higher, displacing to this high. Or not through it high, but we broke through this high with fair value gaps. Came down to the first fair value gap, and boom, we just go up higher. Right? I know it might seem like in hindsight, this is random, but you will see me take some of these trades next week. But yeah, but going into next week, what am I expecting? Let's take a look. Expecting bullish rises since we sweep this low. I am expecting us to take out these highs, straight up into this fair value gap. Maybe show some kind of rejection. Inversing this fair value gap is becoming an inversion, and later on taking on these highs, probably the following week or the week after that. Yeah, definitely aiming for this fair value gap right here. Helps you break structure of this low, this fair value gap. In the downside, like coming down, you break structure with the fair value gap up top. So price is most likely to retrace, taking out this high, and then you can stab into fair value gap. Now we either can close through this high, right? If we close through this high, we can be bullish, expecting price to hit this high. If we just sweep it, there's potential that we might come back down, use this as an inverse, or just come back down and just be bearish, taking out this low. Or it might get a sweep and still close. The next day could be a close, like a fake sweep, and take out this high. But I am bullish. It is a nice bullish structure. Just like I said, when price when price hovers up its own inefficiencies, like right here, price put a low inside this volume imbalance, and then it rallied up. Now it came back down, swept it twice. When price does that, it's taking out short-term highs or lows, and we expect it to rally. I just see you took out this short-term low this day, we rallied up. Now took out this short-term low, now this is another rally. They got this high, tap into this the right gap right here, and later on, see another all-time high. But yeah, that is my analysis. If you have any questions, leave them down in the comments. But yeah, this is ADHD Trader, and I'll see you guys next week. Later.